What's up, guys? So basically, I am here to talk about my three-part poker strategy. I think I'm possibly one of the greatest poker players who ever lived, and I've come up with this course in order to teach you what it is that I know. And so hopefully it will help you with your poker game. And I can't tell you everything about it on this video, but the video will explain better the system so you know what it is you're getting into. But again, I'm probably one of the best poker players who's ever lived, and I want to share what I've learned over the years and what I know with many of you. And this can, by the way, not only help you with your poker, but it can actually make you be a better person and find fulfillment in life in general, as well as helping you with your poker. Sorry, somebody just saw they were coming into my room here. No, it was nothing. Okay. So, one of the tips that I teach in my course is actually, it's incredible. I don't think anybody's ever included this in their course before, and it is how to actually manipulate the dealer into giving you the flop that you desire, to actually giving you the cards that you want. It's kind of a coercion technique that I've come up with, and again, I can't go into too much detail here, but you'll learn it about in the course. It's totally legal. I know it sounds odd, but it's actually a way that you can manipulate the dealer into giving you the cards that you desire on the flop. And if you really think about that, if you were to think about all the poker hands you've ever played in life, if you could actually know which cards are going to come out on the flop before the betting takes place, your chances of winning hands would be greatly increased. And in addition to that, and a lot of people find this next thing I'm about to tell you is unbelievable, I actually have a technique that can actually make you be able to see the cards in the player's hold cards, even though they're turned down. I have a technique that makes you be able to see what they're holding before they turn them over. It's basically a card marking, sort of a quasi card marking system that I've developed, and again, it's totally legal. You don't have to worry about it. I know it sounds illegal, but it's a patented card marking technique that I have invented, and it totally evades Las Vegas PD, and it totally evades the Nevada Gaming Commission. So you don't have to worry about that. But there's an actual technique in my course that will teach you how to read your opponent's hold cards while they're down. It's, again, I don't want to give too much away. The best way I can say it is that if you were Superman and you were at the table and you were playing against people, you would know what they hold. As long as they didn't have like lead over their cards, you would be able to see what they're holding, because Superman couldn't see through lead. But in my course, you'll learn this technique that you can actually see your players' hold cards. And that, again, with that technique alone, that guarantees almost a 1,000% win rate guarantee. That every time you step into a casino, sorry, I thought I heard somebody coming again. Every time you step into a casino, you have a 1,000% guarantee. I was going to say chance, but it's a guarantee that you'll win. Again, with this technique, you will probably, I'm the best poker player who's ever lived, and there can only be one, but you can certainly come close to what I've achieved. And with these techniques, over time, if you implement them enough and you play in enough cities, if you travel the world and you play in enough casinos, you could easily make a 7-figure income, maybe 10-figure income, in over the span of your life. You could easily, depending on how much time you play in and what stakes you play. If you go to Macau and you play in the biggest cash games in the world, you could easily win $1 billion with this technique. Because again, it's really taking chance and odds and mathematical variances out of the game without cheating. Again, this is totally legal. It's totally undetectable by Las Vegas PD and Nevada Gaming Commission, and it's one of the most brilliant techniques ever done. And again, I marketed it, I came up with it, I patented this system, and it's in my course that you will learn. So, and again, with this technique, that and manipulating what cards the dealer turns over on the flop and being able to see your opponent's hole cards every time guarantees that you're going to win every hand. Now, again, you can't, some hands you have to throw away so that it's not obvious that you are a master at the table, because what will happen, I've actually used this system myself, and I'm retired from poker because I've won over $300 million in just about 10 years. And I mean, I play for fun, but mostly I have my academy, my courses, and I teach now other people to learn these techniques, but I don't really play. But anyway, I won over $300 million in a period of about just under 10 years. And again, the techniques are so sure that you'll win that you have to fold some hands so that it's not obvious that the people at the table are sitting with a master like yourself, a guru, what have you. Is there? No, sorry. I keep thinking I hear somebody knocking on my door. So again, guys, yeah, I hope you'll get my course and you'll check it out for yourself. But there's many other things in the course besides those two techniques. But those two alone will virtually guarantee you ultimate success in the rest of your poker career. You could pretty much write your own ticket. You could win the main event at the World Series of Poker for the next 20 years. Again, I don't recommend it because, people might start pointing a finger at you and you will come under scrutiny that you could be branded a cheater, even though these techniques are totally legal. But I wouldn't recommend winning. I wouldn't recommend winning every single main event tournament, even though you could. What I've done with the techniques, again, I just play in high stakes cash games with celebrities and billionaire.com billionaires, and mostly in Macau, where the games are a minimum $1 million buy-in, and the blinds are 2,000, 4,000, and in no time you can I've easily won. I've taken down pots that are over $1 million with this technique, and again, at any time you can go all in and win anytime you want, because you can see your opponent's hole cards unbeknownst to them. So it's virtually foolproof. But again, have fun with it. It's all in my course, and the course, the remarkable thing is, technique is so beneficial and you can win so much money that I have made the course very, very affordable. It's only $39.99 one-time payment for the course, and it's very, very easy and digestible and easy to understand. But I'm doing this just sort of as a goodwill ambassador because I want to give back. I've won so much money in my career with these techniques that I want to give something back to the poker world, and hopefully it's sort of like a pay it forward type of thing. I'm hoping that too, as you learn these techniques too, and if you become, you make over $100 million or a billionaire or whatever, you become whatever the next, God bless, I salute, have a good life, buy a yacht, I don't care, but just pass it on, give that positiveness, positive energy to the next person, do something good with the money. And again, that's also covered in my course too, that there's a responsibility in having this knowledge and having this ability and making this kind of money, is that you want to, I have a section on charity and that sort of thing, as well as not gloating, particularly to your opponents at the table, about how good you are, but also just in life, when people see you with that kind of material success, that it doesn't go to your head, and that you use it with responsibility. And I have a whole section in the course about that. So yeah, have fun with it, guys. I hope you check it out. And again, it's all in the course, and feel free to leave comments below if you have any more questions. But There'll be a link later on at the end of the video. I have to add it in later, but about how do you get the course. But feel free to ask questions, leave comments. Okay, thank you.